Dear viewers and listeners, welcome to another episode of the podcast series for the QuantiFarm project. Today with us we have George Papadopoulos from our partner organization Agricultural University of Athens. George, welcome to our podcast and thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you very much for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Today we are going to talk about your work within the project. So, as we know very well, the Agricultural University of Athens is responsible for several aspects of the project that focus on the research. I would like us to focus today on the Digital Agriculture Technology Solutions, or else DATS, Cost and Benefit Calculators research you have conducted, which is also published and available online. First of all, I would like to ask you, how was this research conducted? Was it based on available scientific results?
Yes, the research was conducted based on the scientific results that we have from previous projects, such as Smart IKIS and FairShare. These projects do have repositories with plenty of digital agriculture technologies. They're having pretty much descriptions and descriptive benefits. But since we do want to create a cost and benefit calculator, here we need also to expand our research, providing some specific information about the DATs regarding the costs and also about the benefits. So the first thing that we need to do is to see if these technologies that are presented in these repositories are still available. Because these projects are running for 5, 6 or 7 years, so we need to check if you can still buy them and use them for your field. Then once we did this, we moved on to find some benefits, but when you're contacting a provider and you want to ask if this technology would be beneficial for me, it can say you that okay, yes, but it not give you specific percentage of how much reduction you're going to have with this fertilization or with irrigation or maybe with labor. So in order to find these things, specifically some information were useful from the IoT catalog provided by the IOF 2020 project. They did have some specific results using technologies. But we also focused on scientific papers from Web of Science and ResearchGate and all these, and Scopus, for example. By doing extensive research to find specific papers, we managed to find specific benefits and also organize what kind of benefits you can have by using a technology. But the problem that we had there in order to find benefits was that you want a categorization. So we first need to establish and propose also after this a categorization of the DATs, even you're using a digital technology for crop farming systems or if you're using for livestock farming systems. So once we established this, we managed to find more benefits, details about the technologies and everything. So pretty much, yep, we did a thorough review of everything that we can find for digital agriculture technologies and add it and create this cost and benefit calculator.
Very interesting. So you used data from various sources, right?
Yeah.
Great. So moving on to another question, I would like to ask you, besides the economic one, which were the most important factors that you took into account regarding the DATS cost and benefits? For example, environmental or others?
Yeah. For us, I think the most important factor are first the economic ones, because okay, it's good to have something for the environment, and we all do want this, but when you're approaching a farmer, you really want to convince him that okay, you may have this environmental benefit by using this technology, but you're also going to further develop and enhance your work, your everyday life, your income, increase it somewhat. So yeah, we pretty much focused on the economic, but we also had benefits for the environment. But In some cases, if you're going to use a technology and reduce, for example, the fertilization, it's a win-win situation somehow. So you're going to reduce it, you're going to save money, but you're also going to do good for the environment. Okay?
Of course, so it's the sustainability that also refers to the economic and the environmental one.
It is a cycle.
Okay, good, great. So it's a combination of win-win situation. So I would like to ask you then, how many DATs of these solutions were analyzed?
Pretty much now the tool includes 120 or 14, something like that. It has 60 of them are for crop farming system and about 50 plus for livestock farming systems. We are planning to enrich the calculator. Currently we are doing further research to see if we have missed something, if there are other technologies that are available now from this year and on. So yes, this is still ongoing to further enrich this repository. And we're also the most important thing, we're going to include all the technologies that are used in the test cases, in the project test cases. So, and with real data, it's not going to be from literature review and by asking that technology providers, etc. We're going to use the data that were produced during the project and calculate if the technology was beneficial, and then replicate it in the calculator so that other users can see if these benefits could fit for their cases.
This is a very important contribution of the project to the DATS categorization. So on to another question. Can you name the main categories of the DATS? Because we're referring to this before.
Yeah, you should first split the technologies into crop farming system and livestock farming system. For the crop farming system, we do have farm management information systems. It's regarding software that analyzes data. Then you have recording or mapping technologies. It's pretty much all the sensors that you have so that you can collect the data, real-time monitoring systems with GPS and everything. Then you have CTF technologies. It's control traffic farming technologies. Pretty much you're using them to reduce the soil erosion, and through the GPS it tells you where to go. It navigates your tractor or any other machine that you have, so that do not pass a second time from the same pass, let's say. Then you do have VRT technologies, variable rate technologies, so that you can spread differently fertilization, water and other kind of inputs based on data. And finally, I think you do have the robotic systems or smart machines. It's pretty much technologies like smart robots that you see using AI and other tools, using photography with AI to detect apples, let's say, from the tree and do the harvest and tell you, okay, this apple is good, you can take it, you can harvest it, but this is not, you should wait 1 week or something. So this is the 5 for the crop farming system. And regarding the livestock system, it's pretty much more straightforward to what kind of task the farmer wants to do. So the first thing for me, it's automated milking technologies, so that you can use it for cows, for sheep and other ruminants. Then you do have the automated feeding, because this is a very major task to feed the animals. This is very labor intensive for farmers to do and visit always and keep everything clean. And then you have the animal welfare monitoring technologies. Okay, so you need to check if everything is all right, because this is another task that is very labor intensive for the farmer, to go and check if everything is all right, if there are patterns in their behavior that may indicate a potential disease or something. Or just cleaning the facilities. You have robots, cleaning robots and everything there. So yeah, this is pretty much the categories that we're using in the project.
Good, so it captures a wide range of different technologies.
Yeah, indeed.
Great. So this might be a tricky question, but I would like to ask you this. are there any DATs that have proven to be harmful for the environment? And if so, what your response would be in that case?
We cannot say that there is a DAT that it is harmful for the environment. You know, when you're using something, even your car, you may cause some harm to the environment. But the thing is that we're trying to reduce this harm for the environment. So, no, I think we didn't find something very harmful. Maybe there wasn't a specific benefit that can improve the environmental impact of the agriculture, because there are technologies that offer you some savings in labor and costs. But no, we cannot say that there is a DAT at this time that does harm for the environment. Yeah.
This is very good for the environment, first of all, and it's a very sustainable thing to have in mind. So thank you for your answer. Could you tell us which were the main outcomes of this research?
The main outcomes of this research, of course, from the scientific point of view, we did and we published also a very nice review paper, which does provide all the kind of benefits that we managed to find through the previous publications and everything, but also it provides some very good results for the farmers. But what I mean with very good results, you know, it is a tool, and together with the other tools that the project provides, it can give you an overview of what kind of benefits or digital agriculture technological solutions, as we call them, you can use with your field. And what can you earn? You know, there are the technologies are categorized. We have descriptions. We have the websites of the providers. Pretty much a cost overview of how this technology will cost you. So I think it's a very nice tool, and you can also use the calculator to see, okay, I could reduce the water here, I could spend some more money, but I would reduce the fertilization. So I think it's a very nice tool to make a start and start promoting these digital technologies to the farmers, or at least get them to know them. Yeah.
Sure, definitely. And these outcomes were also fed in the QuantiFarm Toolkit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So these aim to facilitate the cost and benefit calculators of the DATs for the users. And I would like to ask you in that point, are there any additions planned for your research for the toolkit?
The addition is, as I told you earlier, we're still trying to find more technologies that we didn't manage to find in the first round of our research, so that we can improve the tool and enrich it somehow, let's say. And then we're also going to have the DATs used in the test cases. So this is the most interesting part, because it's going to be I mean, the benefits and the percentage that they're going to have, it's going to be based on the data captured from the fields, from the farmers. So there would be nothing to lie about this. If you have a water reduction, you're going to say that I had. If you have a fertilization or labor or something other benefit, electricity, fuel, we do have many benefits. So they're going to be reported there, and we're going to see how actually the DATs will benefit the farmer.
Great, thank you very much, and thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you. It was my pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you. And as for you, dear viewers and listeners, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe into the QuantiFarm newsletter, follow us on social media, and of course visit the QuantiFarm website. See you in the next episode.